Your failures, your mistakes, and your weaknesses are what make you human. I know when you relapse, or you're going through withdrawals and you feel like you've just lost your soul. You feel like you've had the soul sucked out of you. I know what it's like, and it can be debilitating, especially when you're still in the thick of addiction, and you haven't broken free of it. That's actually when it can be the worst. You can get to the point where it's hard to even look at your own face in the mirror because you feel like a failure deep down inside for having let down yourself, your family, your friends, your community for so long. And I get it can be totally defeating, especially when you've been clean for a long time. You feel like you've changed your life. Everybody around you, they think they're proud of you, and then what you go and relapse, and it can suck the soul out of you. But this is what, and I get it. I totally get it. And this is what I want to say on that is that your failures, your weaknesses, and your mistakes, all these are what make you human. And what you can do is you can turn your mess into a message. I don't get inspiration from people that have had their whole life easy, that that just everything's been handed to them, been green lights their whole life. No, who I find the most inspiration from, me personally, are those that have been through hell and back. That life has knocked them onto their fucking ass, and they still got back. Life has knocked them down multiple times into the gutter, and they still pulled themselves out of the gutter and were able to get through to the other side. That's who I get inspiration from, and that's who you can become. You can become that inspiration to somebody else, no matter what it is, how bad that you've been through in your life. There is other people out there in the world that have been through just as bad as stuff, if not worse. And if you can be that example, that you can go through all that and still make it through to the other side, then you can be such a big inspiration to those types of people. Even if it's just on a small level, not saying you got to be like a Tony Robbins or whatever, but even if your example just changes one person's life, then it was worth it. Through the ripple effect, the butterfly effect, the world is going to be a better place. The most powerful way to change the world is to be the change that you wish to see in the world. And people receive inspiration from people that they can relate to. And so by you have been a fuck up and made all kind of mistakes and failed and relapsed and all kinds of things, that's all good, because a lot of other people have too. And they need to hear someone that they can relate to, that fucked up a lot of times, disappointed a lot of people a lot of times, and still was able to pull themselves out of the gutter, never gave up, kept fighting the good fight, and made it through to the other side. All right? So just remember, don't feel defeated. Just get back up, dust yourself off, keep moving forward, stay strong, keep up the good fight.